Hello everyone. Now, this doesn't sound very much like me, but I'm kind of getting sick of playing Albe's Sage in Duelyst 2. I love Arcanists, and I always have, but they are a pain to get working in Duelyst 2, and my experiments with them have proven to be a little high effort. So let's play a deck with 21 spells in it. But it's Backstab high. It does also technically have some Arcanists, but it's Backstab high. I'm not expecting this to be amazing, but this is very nostalgic for me. This Backstab High was my first, my first proper deck that I net decked and built and got to S rank with in my second season. I loved it. I really, really enjoyed playing it, and it seems like it's a good sort of deck to have to be drawing 2 cards a turn with. The core of the deck is essentially as follows: you have some minions that are very good at attacking your opponent because of the backstab mechanic, which allows them to deal more damage and not be counterattacked when hitting from behind. You have ways of repositioning those minions, and ways of buffing them. And then you just have general Songhai things. You have Lantern Fox, and the list I played at the back in the day played Hamon Bladeseeker, which is just a huge, cheap, dispel-proof minion that also shrugs off a lot of small removal, doesn't need any buffs to do its job. It's kind of an insurance policy, and I've replicated that here. So let's just run through the list really quick. This is obviously by no means like all these other decks. This is certainly something you could tune, especially the proportions of which spells are being played. And I've also chosen to include a certain removal package, which we'll see in a second, which may or may not be sort of correct. So we have 3 End of Focus. This card is, pretty broken. It was justifiably nerfed in Duelyst 2, Duelyst original, and it's even better in Duelyst 2 because you're drawing extra cards. This allows most of the minions in your deck to attack for free, and obviously that's very good with the backstabs. Juxtaposition, another really strong card, allows you to, it does removal, it does unexpected burst, steals mana tiles, juxtaposition does everything. Mortar Vortex, also a broken card. This triggers, this is a very good sort of spell synergy card, but it's also perfectly playable as just it cycles and it makes your other spells cheaper. Like, there's basically no reason not to play it. It can make your hands less consistent because you don't know what's behind door number 1. But Mortar Vortex is pretty free and very good. The removal package I mentioned is 8 gates for the bonus damage and Ghost Lightning. So this deals 3 damage to all your opponent's stuff. I don't know if this is right. It's possible these should just be Phoenix Fires and maybe some more minions or some other spell, more Mist Dragon Seals or something. The reason I'm trying it out is I didn't have it in my original Burn High list, and I played against it quite a lot. It was reasonably effective, and I just wanted to see how it works out in a deck like this that's pretty similar to Burn High, but a little slower, so it actually wants the AoE a bit more. And then finally we have a Mist Dragon Seal. I'm only playing 1 copy of this card because it's kind of bad nowadays. The 2 mana for this effect is a lot. Juxtaposition being 0 is so much better. And if this was 1 mana, I'd play the full 3, I think. But 2 mana, it becomes very difficult to slot into your combo turns. We have 2 Task Balls. This card is just incredibly above rate. 3 Gorehorns. This was trying to hit people with Gorehorn was the deck's thing. You really wanted to get this Gorehorn in it. It hits like a train, especially with Killing Edge, and then buffs itself, so it's harder to remove. It's not an objectively good card, but I'm including 3 copies of it because I am nostalgic. And for basically no other reason. 3 is probably too many. Killing Edge, this is your backstab payoff, in a way. I mean, hitting things is your backstab payoff, but the backstab minions are small. This buffs them and then draws another card. The cantrip is, slightly less relevant given its 2 draw, but still very relevant. And this card is very good with Mana Vortex. It's for a 2 mana play that also cycles 2 cards and triggers 2 spell synergies. And then finally our last spell is Heaven's Eclipse, which is just an excellent card. Pretty broken right now. Really good with Mana Vortex, both before playing it and drawing into it. And superb for any sort of big turn, including Arcanists or other synergies. We, at the top end of our creature base, Why did I keep doing this thing where I start reading out the spells and then end up reading out the creatures? I'm very sorry. So minion-wise, we have 3 Chakri avatars. This card is like, it's fine. It's very soft to dispel, but it's really good with Mana Vortex in particular. And other sort of low commitment spells. And you can have really big turns with this into Inner Focus, into lots of stuff. Kaido Assassin and Gorehorn are our backstab minions. These are your ideal killing edge targets, your ideal Inner Focus targets. Kaido Assassin with a killing edge hits something for 7 without counterattack and leaves a 6/5 body on board. Gorehorn is even more. So it can be a big burst of damage to the opponent's face or just a trade. Tuskboar, I mentioned, this card is super, super above rate. Really pushed. Got nerfed to a 2/3 in Duelyst 2. Lantern Fox, another card, like most of the cards in this deck got nerfed at some point, I think. Lantern Fox is extremely good. It is soft to Zenrui, which we are seeing now, and obviously I was playing it in my last video. But it does a ton of work in giving you card advantage, giving you board advantage by, tempoing people, by removing their stuff. And it wears buffs extremely well. Like, killing edging a Lantern Fox is also pretty good. So it's a bit awkward in Duelyst 2, I found, because of the hand size limitation. But it's still an extremely strong card and worth running. We have 4 Winds Magus. I like this card a bit more. I just noticed they renamed it, so it's no longer a plural. Nice. I like this card a bit more, I think, than most people. I think the utility of, it's like a Blood Rage Mask where you can ping their artifacts off or deal pressure damage. But it's also, it's an okay body, and the healing is actually really handy. Like, so it's similar to Desolator or Void Pulse out of Abyssian decks. Not that Desolator is in Duelyst 2, but when it was in Duelyst 1, the sort of in aggro decks, being able to heal against other aggro decks or to allow yourself to keep pushing face damage is really good. 4 Winds is not the most efficient version of that effect, but he's kind of a must-remove threat, and again, very good with Mana Vortex, like most of the rest of the deck. And then finally, I mentioned Hamon is the insurance policy. Hamon ignores Dispel. In fact, Dispel makes it better. Hamon doesn't care about Phoenix Fires or Mechanical War Beasts or whatever, and Hamon slaps for 8 with no effort. The one thing you might need is to juxtaposition it into place, but that's easy enough to do. Or you can just slap it down in front of you and have a good time. Playing this on turn 2, going second, great fun. Would recommend it to anybody. I think there's probably another version of this deck where you cut the Ghost Lightning 8 Gates combo for Phoenix Fires and maybe Blood Rage Masks or something for a more aggressive version. Play the 3rd Tuskboar. Honestly, that version is probably better. Maybe let's play 1 or 2 games with this version, and then if the Ghost Lightning doesn't work out, we'll swap it for the more straightforward removal package. It gives you more consistent burst as well, which is quite useful, because often with these backstab cards, you'll sort of get your opponent down. You'll hit them once or twice with a backstab combo, and then they stabilize and you lose. This hand would be great if I was going second, but I'm not. I may keep the Inner Focus, but maybe I just hard mulligan to make sure I have something to do on the first turn. I think that's a good idea. Bit sad. Oh boy. Well, we may have lost. I guess I cycle this, like maybe something to do next turn. I could honestly Vortex Heaven's Eclipse next turn, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, Chakri Avatar is okay. Like, we can do Chakri Mist Dragon Seal for a 3/4 in a safe spot. And then try and bring it back in later on. Okay. Okay, I can punch that, that's good. Right, so what I guess I'll do then is take the center tile with my Chakri, punch this, maybe just put it in the corner? Makes this a little bit worse, right? Next time we'll try and take a Mana tile, play Hamon. We're against creep, we probably want this at some point. Maybe not yet. I guess this is good if I can't get to a Mana tile, right? Heaven's Eclipse is probably too much at this stage of the game. Double Chakri is kind of nice. Right, so we're killing this, playing the Chakri, putting it... So I can put it in the corner to threaten the Ether Master. I could put it somewhere far away and hope I juxtaposition. I think threatening the Ether Master is better. If my opponent goes back to deal with it, that's also really good. I just get the center of the board for free. Oh, that would be nice. That would be much better. Yeah. Yeah, if I had that, Chakri behind me, Tuskbore eats the Aethermaster. All good. I mean, this isn't bad either, and it leaves me with more on board. Like, they just kill the Tuskbore and I have a 1-2. In this case, they have to put a bit more effort into removing the Chakri avatar, and they might lose their Aethermaster anyway. Still only on 3 in hand, because they played 2 cards last turn, so... They may not have... Ah, that's bad. Well, again, at least they're going far away. So I've got a bit of space to set up, and I'm just going to slam Hamon Bladeseeker, I think. Maybe Tuskbore Chakri is the right play. Replace this again, see what happens. Another minion? Okay. Mistake, fine. So I can park myself on this creep tile to shield the Chakri. This is still bad. Killing Edge. Killing Edge is good. It's not as good as Hamon Bladeseeker though, is it? Although this is... They have Demonic Lure, which can embarrass a Bladeseeker pretty easily. Especially as I keep taking 2 until I find a way to get it back into the fight. Maybe actually the better play is to develop 4 wins, but I think I should remove this, right? I can put the Chakri... No, I can't. There's like no way good to play it. I think I have to use up the mana tile. Or actually, I go over here. Tuskbore still kills this. No, that's not good either. I can go here, but I just leave. They can just take the mana tile from me. Very awkward. I think I'll do it this way around. Because if they commit to this, at least there's some stuff that's kind of out of my way, and I need time. Go on, Killing Edge is fine. So they can trade here, or they can take a charge off the blade. Either is kind of fine by me. Tuskbore's getting value. They still only have 3 cards in hand, because they keep playing small things. And they've lost their Aethermaster now, so... You know, again, Aethermaster, not always worth the cards. We've been able to kind of punish that. What do you got? Crossbones. The next card your opponent plays costs 1 more. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I can ignore it for a bit, but... we have another Tuskbore to kill this Healing Mystic, which is kind of nice. Oh, I guess I'll just punch it instead, actually. Okay, so they're kind of letting me clear the board, which is pretty good of them. Oh, maybe not. They've got another Healing Mystic, okay. Right, can I find some sort of spell? Still on 3 cards in hand, because this is 2 draw. What would be really nice here? 1 mana spell with trigger Forward's Magus to knock this off and allow me to kill these. What's the replace? This is good with Inner Focus. I draw Inner Focus. I do Gorehorn, Tuskbore. It's pretty strong. I guess I should replace Hamon. Oh, poop. Well, I guess I can play Kaido Killing Edge. It's not bad. But maybe I'm better off doing Tuskbore related things. So I can come over here, Kaido on the mana tile, Tuskbore this one, just trade the Chakri and my attack with for the Healing Mystic. I don't get to develop anything else though. Man, this is really rough. I think what I do is like this. We attack here, attack, attack. They can still deny the mana tile if they put a bit of effort in. double Mono Vortex on the 4 winds with the Killing Edge is pretty good, actually. 4 winds, Mono Vortex, Killing Edge, Mono Vortex is still 3 damage and 3 heal, and at minimum a 6/8. But hopefully this is still alive as well, and I can smack in with it. Oh, they're going to make stuff cost more, of course they are. But that doesn't really matter with Mono Vortex. Oh, of course they had a Night Saw. Boo. Another crossbones again. Feels pretty bad, huh? Okay, well I guess I'm still doing this. Eclipse is pretty good. Just play this. Play a Vortex pass, right? And then next time we Vortex the Eclipse. Okay, just need an inner focus. I can empty the hand pretty well. Down to 16. Okay, well that kills that, that's pretty bad. Right, of course, they're playing creep, I forgot. Yeah, I'm dead, I think. This type of deck was always a bit rough, but especially if you miss your turn 1. Really not a deck that can afford to miss its turn 1. Okay, what can I possibly do? We need inner focus. And instead we're just getting more crappy minions. Alright. No, I'm just dead. Wow, that new crossbones was surprisingly effective. That's a really good aggro card. I hadn't thought about that. Good shot opponent. That's really good. Especially against a deck like this. But I mean, I guess if you're behind, it just does nothing. Right, we'll have one more go, and then I'll try it with the... Well, we didn't draw either Ghost Lightning or... Oh, this again! Why can't I do this on the draw? This sucks. Maybe I keep the inner focus? No, I just need to find a 2-drop. Okay, this time we have 2 drops. We also have Lantern Fox, this is good. So we... Chakri, and it is worth doing this. Most of the time, I think. Just drawing an extra card is pretty good. Tuskball, really nice to see, actually. We have no spells, though. Well, I guess we have a Killing Edge. Araki. That's scary. Does to Tuskball, at least. Or... Let me see. Probably want this, because they're playing aggro, but... Killing Edge is okay, but I can cut it. Another Vortex. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, so what I think I do is I play Tuskball and Lantern Fox. Tuskball this, Mono Vortex this. Can I afford to do that? How does the mono work for this? I really want to body block this Chakri avatar, so I think the Chakri goes over here. Wait. No, it doesn't work. I need to move onto a mono tile in order to play both of these, right? I mean, I could still do that. I can just leave the Primus Fist alive. I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Oh, doing it wrong. Hold on a second. So I think we put the Tuskball over here. Kill this. Protect my Chakri avatar. Cycle a Mono Vortex to buff it up again. I guess I attack this. Is it worth it? They're probably going to kill this, right? So we'll pass. And we've got lots of space for... We've got space for 2 Phoenix Fires in the hand. Oh, we finally got an inner focus and the thing to play it on. What a joy. Deck might actually do something in this game. Okay, this is good. I'm ahead on board, ahead on cards. I guess I went first, so I've drawn more than they have. So maybe not so much. But, well, I guess once this Lantern Fox dies, I'll be ahead on cards. Or if they... oh, no, of course. Lancer Assassin. Man, I am getting wrecked by this card in these last couple games, huh? I mean, it's a very good card, so I'm not surprised, but still. This looks like a good Gorehorn turn, though. As a bonus, I can punch this, use the Chakri Avatar to punch this, so it's hidden from my opponent. Gorehorn here on this back, attack them. I guess I'll replace the other Chakri. That doesn't do anything. Kill this. Kill this. As a bonus, neither of my minions died to Night Sorrow Assassin now. Okay, if these were Phoenix Fires, I'd feel a bit better. These don't do anything. Given the deck is quite inconsistent, probably running a relatively inconsistent 2-card combo might not be the best plan either. Okay. Do you have anything else? No, good. Cutting Edge isn't terrible here. I'm just gonna play this. And protect myself. Focus is good. I don't have any targets for it though. I guess I can inner focus the Tusk Boar to get triggers off 4 Winds. Right, 4 Winds, Tusk Boar, inner focus. We can chip off the last. Yeah, there's a. Lure is slightly sad, but I've at least spread out so they can't attack me with the Spectral Blade here. If I move backwards. Obviously, I'm going to take 2 a turn from this, which is a bit annoying. Tuskboar kills that. Tuskboar also kills that. That's much better. Okay, this works a bit. Jux? Ghost Lightning. Oh, Ghost Lightning's pretty good. I can 8 gates Ghost Lightning. I really want to get this down. Annoyingly, I don't think there's a way to do 2 pings in 1 turn with the 4 Winds here. So I think the correct line is probably to do to just use the Tusk Boar, kill both their minions with it, and leave them. Like I don't need to leave it alive, right? Doesn't do that much. I guess I could kill this with the Chakri Avatar instead. But I may as well get value out of my inner focus. We're not very far away from my opponent, which is good, and we've got a source of healing, which is good. How much do I care about being? Is this safe? It's probably safe. It does mean that if they want to Shadow Nova me, they only get 4 damage. Oh, this should move. Double 4 Winds is great. I really wish these were Phoenix Fires, but at least I do have the combo. So if they go wide with a bunch of stuff, I can do second 4 Winds, 8 gates Ghost Lightning for 4 damage for healing. If they Shadow Nova, it's kind of annoying, but not that bad. Because they probably aren't going to Shadow Nova these, they'll probably Shadow Nova me and the Chakri Avatar. And like, the Chakri Avatar is good, but I don't need it. I'm pretty happy with them moving towards my Hamon here. The Void Pulse, a little scary. There's 2 Void Pulses down, 1 left. I will say this doesn't really do anything, does it? 8 gates, Ghost Lightning doesn't even kill it. Jux or something? Gorehorn. I mean, I guess I do this anyway, just for the drain 4. I don't know, it's a bit naff, like, it looks really bad. We'll spread out to play around Shadow over here. I'm going to send this in. Oh, I'm going to hide. And we're just going to discard these cards, basically. Yeah, again, if those were Phoenix Fire related cards, be in a lot better state here. Oh, there's a juxtaposition. When Hamon has finally walked all the way across the board on its own merit, and we finally find a Jux. The good news is that my opponent is kind of looking like they're in trouble here. Another Spectral, okay. I mean, Spectral Blade's pretty bad against double 4 wins, so I don't really care. They're gonna attack that? Alright, cool. Not too bad. They're dead. If I draw a spell with Gorehorn, they're dead, right? Damn. No, they are dead, so I can attack them, right? It's 8, 10, 12, 14. Lethal. Brilliant. Oof, got there. Alright. Let's cut the 8-gate stuff and put in normal Phoenix Fires and something else. Maybe like 1 Blood Rage Mask and some more consistent card, maybe just Healing Mystics or something. Or Primus Fist. Primus Fist is probably pretty good. Oops. Because we've got quite a lot of cards that don't mind being buffed up, you know? So yes, we cut these. Cut these. Phoenix Fire. 1 Blood Rage Mask. Maybe not. We can just cut this. We can skip this. It's not needed, right? We do want a 3rd Tusk Boar. I guess we have enough 2-drops. We have 9. 9 2-drops is pretty good. Is there anything else? We can play a 3rd 4 Winds, 3rd Heavens. Is there anything that's really good that I'm not playing that would help? Smooth. We could go a bit more Burny with Saberspine Seal. Play a 2nd Mist Dragon, maybe. Play an Onyx Bear Seal or Twin Strike is like... Twin Strike's pretty good AoE, but it's expensive. I don't really like it. Spiral is an insurance policy. Mana Vortex Twin Strike is pretty good. I could play 1 of these and 1 Onyx Bear. Just to have like a bit of extra removal. Because right now we have no Dispel. No... We have Juxtaposition as removal. And like Phoenix Fires and stuff. But we don't have like... We don't have great outs to things if we're a bit behind. I mean, that's always going to be the case with Tempo Songhai decks. Especially in like old Duelyst. Like by the end, Songhai became more about just running away from confrontation a lot of the time. His hand is kind of bad. Amon is probably good, because most people aren't playing... I haven't seen any Entropic Decays. I can theoretically play it on turn 2. But I think... They might have Repulsor. It's pretty good against like Dervishes, because if they have a bunch of Obelisks and stuff... That's a thought. This deck sucks against Obelisks. Alright, let's replace this and we'll look for something a bit more early game. Is that enough to kill an Obelisk? It nearly is. Pyromancer. It's enough to kill that. Go home. It kills it, but then I'm sad. Play First Wish. You could just play nothing. It's a bit greedy. Tempting though. Like, inner focusing this does nothing. They just kill it. And I'm down a card. Chakra Avatar does nothing. I think I just pass. Tusk Ball, that's good. Wish I'd had that. I would gladly 1-for-1 it with a Tusk Ball and then play a Chakra Avatar behind me. Man, I have not had the best opening hands. I guess that's going to be the case because the 3 cards is so harsh for decks like this that need a decent start. Now they're running away. Cowards. Oh, they're really running away. Oh, I see. Right, this is what we're doing, is it? I mean, the Tusk Boar is good still. I'll actually keep this, honestly. So we can take this mana tile, Tusk Boar, and I have 3 mana left. I play the Tusk Boar here, play the Chakri. Make the Chakri a bit bigger with a spell. I can't backstab anything, so I guess I'll replace this. It's not bad. I can cast this now, huh? Is that worth it over the Chakri? Like I can go here, put the Chakra in the middle, or vice versa. I can go here, put the Chakra there. Kill this, draw card. I think the Tuskbore is slightly better. Can I do both? Take this monotile. Tuskbore on here, that down to 3. Chakra on here up to 2. Sorry. Yeah, Tuskbore here down to 3 mana. Chakra here down to 1 mana, up to 2 mana. So I can't quite do it. Yeah, I'll just play my minions. Do I spend an inner focus so they can't kill this for free? I think the answer is actually no. Rewarded. This is much better. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I don't really mind. Like, hand space is a concern anyway. Right, Fort Winds Maga is obviously the good card in this matchup. We've got a good amount of time to find it. Oh lord. We have a bit less time to find it. Mana Vortex is good. I can just throw the Tuskbore at them for a bit of damage. And put a Lantern Fox like in this space where they can't not attack it with their face. Is that good though? Because I just mill a card, I think. I have to discard something. I have to discard this inner focus, basically. Right? Play this down. Attack them. Yeah, I have to discard this so I get a Phoenix Fire when they hit it. Because I want the Phoenix Fire more than the inner focus. I should probably save this to play with Heaven's Eclipse, right? Or 4 Winds if I draw it. I could just attack them to play around Zenri. Maybe that's better. It probably is better. I'll just attack them straight away. Full hand. Jux. Jux is bad. Yeah, if they Zenri'd me there, I'd be in a world of pain. So I take 4. If they have, oh wait, if they have a Mechanist? Okay, they have that instead. That's also very bad, to be fair. Can't really deal with that. Without my inner focus that I used. Elsewhere. All of this is painful. Double Mana Vortex. Okay, so I can Mana Vortex, Phoenix Fire, Mana Vortex, Heaven's Eclipse. What does that even do, though? Like, I still need something to actually kill the Starfire Scarab with. I guess I can hit Onyx Bear Seal. But I don't have the mana for it. So where I'm positioned. Another Phoenix Fire. Wait. It's a valid target, I tell you. Do this. I can attack it now, but I think that's too much damage. Where's my inner focus is? Oh, they just come up at the wrong times the whole time. Well, I guess juxtapositioned, but I don't have an inner focus, so inner focus, please. What's the replace? One of the Juxes or the Hamon? Probably the Hamon, actually. Another Phoenix Fire. I can punch this and then Phoenix Fire, which isn't terrible. In fact, I think that's the line because it's all I got. I can play 7 mana, I can play 8 mana if I do this. Right? So just make the biggest possible thing over here. shoot this. Go to nearly dead. I can bring the Amara in again, which is a bit painful, but I can... Oh! We drew some good cards. Okay. We drew this, so we can deal with the Amara. Wait, I'm like nearly dead. If they have another wild prank, I just die. I've got about it attacking me. Yeah, sure. Well, that was a bit pants. How long is this video? 35 minutes. You know what? The game's not very long. I'll give the deck one more chance. We're going to see Gorehorn in a focus again. Oh, we finally get a good early play. This is decent as well. I think I will ship this for now. But I'll probably keep the Fox because it's good for loading up the hand early. Don't really need this when I have a Lantern Fox, I guess. That's awkward. Oh, come on. Maybe I should stop replacing, like, cards that are decent, but, like, maybe not yet, because I keep drawing absolute blanks instead. Right. I kind of have to kill this, which is really awkward. Do I? Yeah, the Lantern Fox isn't good either. My opponent will attack it, probably. Oh no, they'll just let it dissipate because my hand is full. Okay, we can do 4 wins, Mana Vortex next turn, but we don't have any follow-up. We don't have Inner Focus. Getting the feeling that like Inner Focus is the most important card in this deck by a margin, because I can't really do anything without it. There isn't another way to do it. Okay. That's not too bad. Attacking me is slightly brave. Alright, that goes away. Don't need this yet. Jux is kind of cool. What do I actually have that does anything right here? I think what I do is I play Lantern Fox. Wait, I can just take this Molotov and play cards the normal way. It's really awkward because I can't prevent them from attacking things with the Warmaster. I guess I'll just let them attack the Fox, right? But I think I need to discard Juxtaposition here, which is very awkward. So that I don't actually mill out. The other option is just to make a 6-5. Maybe that's better. Swap the 6-5 next to them? No. No, let's do this. Oh, wait, you have to swap the Jux thing. Never mind. I guess I save this. Oh god. The deck looks good when you look at the list. And I have not drawn any cards in the right order or had any space in my hand at any point. So, good job. That's all good. Rip Phoenix Fire. This is surprisingly hard to deal with. Especially when your source of Phoenix Fires goes away. On the flip side, I am going to get to Jux Killing Edge, it looks like. Although I guess they could take the tile and cryo it again, and I would be very upset. Bone Face. Which is also a bit upsetting, actually. What I could do is like play the 4 winds. Okay. Let's see. 5 mana. Oh no, I can't do that. I can do it all if I take the mana tile. Which is a bit awkward. Because then I don't get the backstab. That's also not bad. Is that better? Just like hit this. I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Can't kill both of their minions very easily. I think we just do this, right? We play this, attack this, Vortex, Phoenix Fire, and then we can swap these and put this down to 1 life. It's not that good though, is it? No, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, I think it's better to do this. Kill it with that, and then Vortex, Phoenix Fire the face? It's all a bit rubbish. It's quite easy for them to wipe my board here, and oh, now I've finally tried to focus. When I have no minions in hand at all. I will say this deck is, I don't usually get particularly frustrated when I'm streaming, but this deck is testing my patience. It's bringing back some, oh, don't you dare cryogenesis that. Boo, boo, fly upon thee. Oh, fiend. Oh, hopefully they don't have 2 damage for the Kaido. At least that's like half of their mana. And it kind of did its job, right? I hit them for a bunch of damage. Healed a bit. Like, the fact that they drew an extra card is... I guess they can make 2... They can play 2 minions, but... Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Right. Let's see some... minions, please. So what's the best thing to draw? It'll be like a Gorehorn or something to hit them with. Don't really need both of these. Oh, mulligan the expensive one. Tuskbore is a minion. I don't think it's a good one, but it's a minion. I can go and hit them with it. I can like punt the Razorback far away, but I can't punt it far enough away that it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I can't make it unable to attack or anything. Maybe Tuskbore Killing Edge is the play here, but it gets bounced to my hand, so it doesn't really... It's a bit costly, you know? I can Tuskbore them... I can do 6 damage and then play Heaven's Eclipse. See if I draw anything. Maybe that's the way to do it. Let's hit them... Reactivate this. Again, such a waste of an inner focus, but I think it's okay. Do this. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, we'll just cash it in. Maybe I should have Joxed it to keep it alive, but I think this is better. Okay, we've got to check. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. That's probably lethal. So we should be okay. Assuming they don't heal a bunch or play like a big provoke. They do also have 6 damage on me, which could get a little scary. You know, the Razorback maybe. How much is this? Oh, that was provoke. I have a juxtaposition though, so it doesn't matter. So I can play the Chakra here. So I have 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're dead. Oof. I feel kind of bad about this, but also after the previous several games, I'm going to go ahead and say that I've earned it. Well, we finally did some hashtag just Songhai things. We played 6 cards and killed someone with a 2-drop. out of hand. That was not really worth it compared to, like, you know, just like Mercantor plus greater fortitude or whatever, but I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Right. That's enough of that. Don't build this deck. It's not good. I don't know how... Was Backstab High never good? I know it's 2-draw, and 2-draw is a bit different. The cards are different, but like... There's so many broken spells in it. I guess Mist Dragon Seal being 1 mana was quite a big deal. And the fact that you could... You know what it is, actually? 2-draw is really bad for Lantern Fox. Like, Lantern Fox has just not been good in any of these games, and it was really important to Backstab High back in the day. Obviously, it's not a Backstab minion, but you would always have these turns where you'd like play a Lantern Fox in a focus, Mist Dragon, seal it. And you could do this on turn 1 if you're going second. That's 3 cards out of your hand. You kill their thing, you have a Phoenix Fire, you have a 3/3 Fox. You draw back up to like 4 cards. If they attack the Fox twice, you still got space for Phoenix Fires in hand. It was... And you could, you know, the ceiling on that play was even higher because you could have, sometimes you had multiple inner focuses or a mana vortex or something, and you could go off. And here that doesn't work very well because I guess if you have mana vortex and you're on the draw, you could theoretically go Fox. No, you need 4 cards to do it. So you literally can't do that anymore. And you're much less likely to be able to do it on turn 2 because you've seen fewer cards. And at the end of turn 2, you'll draw up to 7 in theory. Right? You'll draw your 7th card, so Lantern Fox isn't good. Yeah, that's it. It's just Lantern Fox being bad. It makes the whole deck not really work because you lose your main tool for like trading on the board, getting value, getting early pressure in, and just like putting your opponent on the back foot. Without that, the deck just doesn't do anything. So yeah, just play Bonhai, I guess. Don't play this this crap. Well, never mind. At least we got to like 12 somebody with a Chakri avatar and 5 spells out of hand, so that was quite fun. Bye everyone.